We got the fourth story of the day here is, speaking of Mia Yim, Mia Yim returned last night to join the OC and help with the Rhea Ripley problem. Mia Yim was released in late 2021. She's another strong women's acquisition from Triple H. Question, here's a question that I think has to be asked. Is Triple H getting lazy and bringing back too many superstars too fast? I think that's a realistic question. I don't know that I believe it. I don't know that my answer is that that's true, but I think it's a realistic question that I sit around and I go after Tony Khan because I believe next shiny toy, right? Next man up with Tony Khan. And it does feel like in the last couple of weeks, Triple H has struggled a little bit to get people like Kevin Owens and people that we really want to see, get them TV time, and especially on Monday Night Raw. But we keep bringing back new faces, especially in the women's division. And it does seem that we have to, there's a little bit of having to hold him accountable. Now, why this matters, though, is Mia Yim is finally someone for Rhea Ripley to beat up on and feud with, right? Because that's what this is. Mia Yim is not coming back to dethrone or take the position of Rhea Ripley. She solidified herself, as I said, maybe the most interesting person on Monday Night Raw for sure. So this is a little bit of a short-term fix. It gets the OC somebody credible to be a part of possibly a War Games match between the OC and the Judgment Day. But this is all just leading towards, I believe, and I do believe this to be true, I think that WWE was teasing and testing last night Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for WrestleMania. I am not sold on this idea that WrestleMania is going to be Bianca Belair versus Charlotte and Becky versus Ronda. I'm not sold on that idea. I think that as we get closer, we don't know what Becky's health is. We don't know what Charlotte's doing. So I think there's a tease, and I think that the WWE could be just kind of getting a heat check on how do people feel about Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. And to me, that is honestly the match to make for WrestleMania, if not at least Royal Rumble. But Mia Yim, great acquisition for WWE. Another familiar face brought back that was misused in her time with the company. Mia was at one time one of the most sought-after indie wrestlers like in the business, and she will have a big impact on Monday Night Raw. No pun intended with the impact, but like I think it's another good acquisition. I do think Triple H is stacking up the women pretty quickly, but I think if you're going to build the division, you have to go all in and get all of the pieces that truly matter.